This week on Destination Now, we're going to the Koreshan Historical State Park. Figure out why they believe that the whole universe existed inside the Earth.
Like you exist in that tree?
Yes.
Wherever I go, I will always know everything I need is right here with me. It's time to let it all go, no matter who knows anything about me now. I'm ready to see what life's got for me. I got one thing left to say.
We just spent 3 days boondocking at a tiki bar, and of course our tanks are full, so we pulled into Koreshan State Park for the night. We're gonna stay here, charge our batteries, refill our water tanks, and dump, and we'll check it out. It's supposed to be a historical site as well. We're on the hunt to go find the historical site. Okay, we're approaching the historical site. It looks like there's a few buildings over here. We'll go take a peek around and see what we can find.
The Koreshan Unity was established by a man by the name of Cyrus Teague. He was born in 1839 in Moravia, New York. As he grew up, he became turned into a very charismatic person. His parents thought he should go into the ministry, as his grandfather was a Baptist minister. But he chose to go into medicine instead. So he was always looking for new treatments, new ways to help his patients to heal. And he did experiments with things like electrical current and various different new scientific things that were coming out. And in 1869, at the age of 30, he was experimenting with alchemy. And he was in his lab one night, and he closed his eyes for a moment, and he had a vision, which he later referred to as his illumination. In the vision, he was visited by an angel who told him that he was to be the new Messiah for the people. The angel also revealed to him the true path to immortality, which lay in celibacy and reincarnation. It was a big vision. There was a lot of information imparted. But he was going to lead the people on the path of righteousness. And he would be given all of the information to give to them as they would be able to understand it. One of the beliefs that he developed from that was the belief that we live on the inside surface of the globe and that the entire cosmos is contained at the center, because human beings can't truly understand infinity. Right. Therefore, the universe has to be finite. So we're living on this inside surface of the Earth. The sun is at the center, about 1,000 miles from the surface of the Earth, and the entire cosmos is there around it. And the sun is dark on one side and light on the other side. And it gyrates methodically to create day, night, and the 4 seasons. Teed was so charismatic, and he was like, they believed in him wholeheartedly. Upon his death, he was going to be reincarnated. He had a female counterpart in the Unity, whom he called Victoria. He told the followers that she was divinely appointed to be the Empress of the people. Upon his death, his spirit was going to migrate into her body, and they were going to become this divine male-female biune being. And then upon their deaths, they also would be reincarnated into these biune beings as well. Obviously, his soul did not transfer into Victoria, and in fact, within months, Victoria married one of the men from the Unity and left and moved to Ocala.
Oh.
So,
peace out.
but were many of the believers who continued to believe, and their rationale was, well, he said he would come back, he didn't say when,
right.
And they continued to run the settlement successfully for several years. At the peak, they had about 250 people here. They had several very successful businesses. They were fully self-sustaining. They grew all of their own food. They generated their own electricity. They had the publishing house, the general store, a sawmill, a concrete plant.
Big, tiny society.
Yeah, 1962, there are 4 Koreshans left here. The buildings are all falling into decay. The businesses are no longer running.
Right.
So they voted as a group to donate 300 acres of land to the state for the use of the people. Because it is a really interesting, little bit of
community.
Local history.
Yeah. And it's kind of hidden. You never know it was here.
I've
never heard about it.
Every week I have people come through here who will say to me, I grew up here, I've lived here all my life, and I never knew this place was here.
Well, thank you so much.
It's been my pleasure.
That was pretty cool. It's a nice little spot. They did a lot of work here. Made it really nice.
Trixie dog. Did you find a friend? Oh, we scared him. You can dream it, you can build it. Today we're paddling down the Imperial River. It was recommended to us by Bob Ackerman, who is an avid kayaker and the head of a kayak meetup club out here. So this is one of his favorite spots. He's got his little back feet sticking straight out. It's so cute. Keep your feet and hands inside the boat. There's gators in these waters.
It's not polka.
But it's barn burner, whatever that is.
Yeah, barn
Or
burner.
burning down barns.
What do you think, Mark?
Sounds good.
Hey, it's Nick and Jacqueline. We're over here in Bonita Springs getting some fresh fruits and veggies in the sunshine. Oh man, this is awesome. Food's so good here. What do you think, Jack?
Yummy.
Excited. Our friend Mark's showing us around, having a good time. Later.
Check out this giant avocado. Got a slice out of it. If you enjoyed this week's episode,
Be sure to click that like and the subscribe, really helps us out. And catch us next week as we go on another adventure that's gonna blow your mind.
bye guys. Cultures, scavengers of the earth.